Pure energy. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing? Welcome to my first master class. I see lots of people here in the chat room. Why don't you go ahead and say hello? And if you got a video working, you can go ahead and turn your video on and say hi. It's great to have you. I got a comment from Miguel. He'll be monitoring the chat rooms. He says, "What's that music?" Miguel, that's your favorite song. You know that that is your favorite song. So in the chat room, say hello. I see lots of people here right now. We've got 40 people, and hopefully we'll continue to fill it up. So if you're here, go ahead and say hi. Great. Lots of highs. Excellent. Hello, everybody. I got Serge. Good morning. Afshin. Hello, Afshin. Alexia. Zenon. Rogerio. I hope my pronunciation was okay. Ayoko, Clara, Eileen. Everything's in Japanese, but hi. Ray. How you doing, Ray? ZYY Elizaveta. I like that name. Strangers. You're not a stranger here. Welcome, everybody. Frank is in the house. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so we've got a lot to do today. This is my first challenge or masterclass. So I'm a little bit nervous. I hope that everything is going to work just fine. We're going to be doing a complete DDM lesson together. We're going to start today and we're going to finish tomorrow. Let me get rid of this here and pull out my stuff here. I got lots of stuff going on. Can you imagine how many things are happening right now? Look at all my windows here. Let's go over here. Bum, bum, bum. Second, I'm going to schedule this. And just a second. So many buttons. See, I'm not a technical guy. You know, all my classes are online, and yet I'm not that technical. Does that make me dumb? I hope not. Edit this and put it there and put it there. Thank you guys for coming early. Some of you guys came really early, and that's really great. I promise to give you a great class. The agenda today. So I'm going to introduce DDM to everybody, and then we're going to watch a video. We're going to do the dictation together. We're going to talk about pronunciation rules. I'm going to show you the answers in glossary, and I'll send it to you. I'll give you a link so that you can get that. We're going to prepare some bonus sections. We're going to have a prize drawing, and then at the end, I'll be answering any of your questions. And I'm sure you'll have lots of questions, and that's great. That's what I want. Lots of questions from you guys. Make sure that we keep our microphones off. That's going to be very important. And yeah, I'm just about ready to go. So mute your microphones. We are beginning. DDM is my main class, and if you're familiar with my YouTube channel, it's just Elizaveta, mute your microphone. It's just like the Daily Dictation YouTube channel, but it's a full story, okay? So this is a script that the DDM members get, and you'll see a bunch of colors here. Let me get rid of the first page. That, so it's not confusing. Red is the section that everybody has to dictate. Blue is also a section for advanced students if they want to do more dictation. Purple is something where you actually have to act. You have to be just like the characters and say things just like in the video. This is the video here. And then the black is just the rest of the script. There's a VIP member section, and one of the sections is called Let's Talk About It. We call it LTA, and it's where I give you a question, and you just answer the question. You make an audio script, okay? So you do not prepare anything. You don't write anything down. You just start talking, just like you and I are having a conversation. This is a lot of fun. There's a writing course that you can also join. There's an EVC vocab challenge. We'll talk about that later. And then, of course, the acting section. Now, we don't have the acting section in every DDM, just when we study the sitcom. So when I send out a lesson to the students, they get the video, which is right here, and they get this script. And the mission of the member is to dictate everything here. So in how many chances, and you can put your answer in the chat room, in how many chances do you think you should be able to dictate everything perfectly? How many times do you have to, what's the maximum number of times you can listen? Put your answer in the chat room. What is the maximum number of times that you can listen to understand everything perfectly? What do you think? 1 time, 2 times, 5 times, 20 times? What's the goal? What's the idea? So if I play this sentence, these sentences, how many times do you need to listen in order to understand everything perfectly? 5 times, 4 times? It depends. What do you mean it depends? 5 times, 3 times? I guess 2 will be enough. Wow, twice? That's great. So the rule that I give is maximum 3 times. That's the goal, okay? And why do I say 3 times? Because in real life, let's say you and I are having a conversation. Let's say it's a business meeting. So it's an important conversation. And I say something, but you don't understand. So in that situation, you say, excuse me, one more time. Then I say it again. And you still don't understand. And now you're embarrassed because you have to ask one more time. Oh, I'm sorry, my English is not so good. Could you please repeat that once more? And then I say it a 3rd time. Now, after that, are you going to ask the person to repeat the sentence again? Probably not, because you're embarrassed and the person will be frustrated talking to you. So in real life, 3 times is the max, okay? But a lot of you, I know, 3 times is not enough. So you need 4 or 5 or 6 times, and that's fine. That's what DDM will help you with. DDM is going to get you down to 3 times or less. Now, why do we do dictation? Because if we just watch the situation, many of us will understand what's happening. So why do we need to do dictation? Dictation shows you where your weak points are. It shows you where your weak grammar points are. It shows you where your weak structure is, weak vocabulary. And it also is going to show you new things that you didn't know, but you should know. It's going to teach you so much. So dictation is really important, and it doesn't matter the level. My classes are not for beginners. They're for intermediate and advanced level students. So that's something to keep in mind. So when I send you an assignment, the first thing you need to do is watch the entire video. And that's exactly what we're going to do right now. This is the name of the assignment is Easy Come, Easy Go. It's part 1. And I'm going to play the video. The video is 3 minutes and 15 seconds long. I want you to watch the video. I'm going to cover up the script if I can. Where are you? There you go. And I don't want you to pay any attention to the script. I just want you to watch the video and see how much you can understand. For some of you, you're going to understand a lot. And for some of you, you're going to understand nothing. I don't care. When I learned the Korean language, the way I first started really learning the Korean language was by watching Korean dramas on TV. And I didn't understand anything, but I could tell you what happened. Even though I didn't understand the words that they were saying, by watching the drama, I could tell you what was happening. Oh, those 2 people are married and he is cheating on his wife, but he's really rich, so she's staying with him, and they have children who have, I could describe what was happening, even though I didn't know the actual words that were being spoken. So if this is like really difficult, don't worry. I still want you to watch. And here we go. Enjoy the screen. And by the way, if you're using, everybody's using Zoom, make sure you can see the screen in very large. You might have to go through the view or the dots and figure that out. Here we go. All right, there we go. That is the first couple scenes, actually. So how many of you understood 100%? 100%. Say me in the chat room. Me, I understood everything. Tell me. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to know. Who understood 80%? Right, 80. Who understood 50%? Right, 50. Who understood 0? Right, 0. Don't be shy. Just tell me how much did you understand? Put your answer in the chat room. Everybody fell asleep. Minus 50%. 55, 50, 50. Lots of 50s. 30%, 20, 60. Who's 60? Ray, great job. 50. Lots of good answers. 70. Great job. That's great. Well, let's go ahead and figure this out. 100%. Richard says 100. Richard, you're the man. Let's go back to the very beginning, and you see on the script here. So hopefully you received the script. I hope you printed it out. You can use your computer, of course, but if you print it out, what's really good, when you study a language, especially, try and involve all of your senses. So we've got how many senses? How many senses do we have? How many senses does a human have? I'll wait for the answer. 5 senses, that's right. So we got touch, we've got sight, we've got smell, we've got taste, and we've got hearing, okay? So right now we're doing hearing. You're listening to me. But we also have sight. We watched the video. And we're speaking. This is something that we'll do later, speaking. And, of course, the touch part is the writing. Okay, that's actually the writing. You're getting the feel of the English. You can't really taste English. That's the only one we can't really do. But if we can involve all 4 senses, it really helps. Now, typing is good, but actually writing really is much better. Anyway, I don't care what you do. You can type your answers. You can write your answers. But right now, we are going to do the dictation. And we're going to start with George's line. And I'm going to play George's line 3 times. And I want you guys to put in your answers. 6. Yeah, we got the 6th sense, too. That's right, Miranda. Let me get this going here.
What is Holland? What is Holland?
I missed the start. Hold on a second.
What is Holland?
Yeah, good job, Holland? Shane.
What is Holland? What is Holland? What is Holland?
Good. We got a great job. Yeah, we got some answers and some mistakes there. That's right. Say it after me. And don't turn your mic on, but say it after me. What is Holland? What is Holland? One of the mistakes I saw was, where is Holland? The answer is, what is Holland? What is Holland? And I really love that mistake, because if you said, where is Holland? Good. That's a good mistake, because what it should tell you is you have an R problem, okay? Now, a lot of people, when they make the R sound, they say, so for example, where is, they'll say, what is, and that's wrong, okay? That's wrong in English, American English, because the R, the sound, should never touch the tip of the tongue. If you say, what is, your tongue is touching. And when you make the R in American English, it never touches. So the R would be, where is, and if we listen to George, there was some touching.
What is Holland? What is Holland?
What is Holland? What is Holland? There is some touching, and that is the T sound, okay? Now, actually, it's called a flap T, and I'll write that down right here. It's called a flap T, and a flap T is when the T touches really fast, okay? So what is, and when do we have a flap T? When we have a vowel, a T, and another vowel. That's when we get the flap T. So what is Holland? What is Holland? Now let's go to Jerry's sentence. Let's keep moving on here.
What is Holland?
What is it? What do you mean, what is it? What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
No.
What What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
No.
What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
No.
What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
What do you got? Write your answers down. I see some good guesses. Good. Good. I like it. Oh, great job. Yeah. So if I combine some of your answers, some of you got it. If I combine your answers, I see it completely. I'll play it 2 more times and I'll write the answers.
What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
No.
What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
No.
What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
No.
What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
No.
What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
There we go.
What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
Great job.
What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
No.
What do you mean?
Great job, everybody. Really happy. So now we got, what do you mean? What do you? What do you? What do you mean? What is it? What do you mean? What is it? Okay. Once again, there's no where there. We got these. So here too, this T and D, they combine, they stick together, and we got a vowel, TD, vowel. So it's going to sound just like what is, what do you, and what is. What do you mean? What is it? What do you mean? What is it? It's a country right next to Belgium. And I want you to notice here, next to, we put the T's together. We put these together. When we have similar sounds next to each other, we put them together. And we don't say to, we say t, right next to Belgium. It's a country right next to Belgium. What do you mean? What is it? It's a country right next to Belgium. Now, most of you probably know the country Belgium, but I'm guessing the pronunciation in your language might be different. And that's always a problem. So the American pronunciation of the country, Belgium, not Belgium, 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 Belgium. So again, repeat after me. What do you mean? What is it? It's a country right next to Belgium. Now, let's move on.
What is it? It's a country right next to Belgium. What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
No, that's the Netherlands.
Belgium.
No, that's the Netherlands.
Belgium.
No, that's the Netherlands.
There you go, 3 times. What do you got? Waiting for the answers. I know it takes time to type. Don't worry. No pressure. Excellent job. Great job. Yeah, that's great. I'll write the answers. Super job.
Belgium.
No, that's the Netherlands.
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 No, that's the Netherlands. No, that's the Netherlands. So right now we've got 3 different names. These are proper nouns. And I'm sure, again, most of you are familiar if I write these proper nouns, but the pronunciation, the American pronunciation might be different. So we got Holland, we got Belgium, and we got the Netherlands. Now I want you to notice, we don't say Netherlands, we say Netherlands. That's a schwa sound. No, that's the Netherlands. No, that's the Netherlands. No, that's the Netherlands. A great mistake here. No, that's a Netherland. Oh, I like that. That's another land. Yeah, that's great. Now listen to the difference here. That's the, to the American, that's a huge difference. We're going to hear that TH, and George does pronounce the TH. Let's do here. The Netherlands. Another land. Another land. So when we say this, we have to say land. But when we say it here, it's Lund, Lund. And of course, there is an S here, and there's no S here. So that's the Netherlands. That's the Netherlands. Let's listen and move to the next one.
Belgium.
No, that's the Netherlands.
Belgium.
No, that's the Netherlands.
Belgium.
No, that's the Netherlands.
Holland is the Netherlands.
Easy.
Holland is the Netherlands. Holland is the Netherlands.
What? That's an easy one. All right. Perfect. Excellent job. I love it. Great job, guys. I'll write the answer out here. Holland is the Netherlands. Great job. Holland is the Netherlands. Now notice the stress. Holland is the Netherlands. Holland is the Netherlands. So George is confused. Holland and the Netherlands. He doesn't realize it's the same country. And I don't know about you or in your country, but for a lot of Americans, this is confusing. Why does Holland and the Netherlands have two different names? Why does that country have two different names? Well, the UK does, right? United Kingdom, Great Britain, Britain, right? So they kind of have a couple names, but Canada is Canada. The USA, United States, America, it's all the same thing. Japan is Japan, China is China, Angola is Angola. Why does the Netherlands have two names? One more sentence.
Holland is the Netherlands. Holland is the Netherlands.
Then who are the Dutch? Then who are the Dutch?
One more.
Then who are the Dutch?
What do you got? Woo-wee. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Great, great, great. I'll play it as I write it.
Then who are the Dutch? 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 Then who are the Dutch?
I love it. Great job. Then who are the Dutch? Then who are the Dutch? Then who are the Dutch? Now, I have a question for you. So Germany, people from Germany are called Germans. People from Spain are called Spanish or Spaniards. People from the Netherlands are called Dutch. People from Holland are called Dutch. Why is it so complicated there? Okay, this is George's view. This guy is George. The bald guy is George. So George is confused about Holland, Netherlands, Dutch. Why is it so complicated? Jerry understands. My question is the pronunciation of who are, okay? Listen carefully to George.
Then who are the Dutch? Then who are the Dutch? Then who are the Dutch?
Now, what I want you to notice is there's a bit of a W pronunciation here. And that happens when we have a vowel linking into another vowel, okay? And when we have an O linking into an A, E, I, O, or U, we use a W sound. So a lot of students, when they write this, they kind of like hear, who were the Dutch? Who were the Dutch? But it's not who were the Dutch. It is definitely who are the Dutch, okay? But we get that W sound because we're linking to vowels. So then who were the Dutch? Who were the Dutch? Watch my lips. Who were the Dutch? I'm saying are, but we see that W forming. Then who are the Dutch? Then who are the Dutch? Then who are the Dutch? Listen again.
Then who are the Dutch? Then who are the Dutch? Then who are the Dutch?
There you go. Great job. That's the first scene. Now we're going to skip all the way to the next red section. Okay, this is what we do. You guys are doing great. I'm seeing a lot of the same people putting up the answers. That's absolutely fine. I hope everybody gives it a try. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Right.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
Oops. Almost.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
3 times.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
Wow, Andrew, Alexia, Thomas, Serge, Elizaveta. Now, remember, guys, don't be using closed captions. I know that on Zoom, they'll give you closed captions. Is there a way for me to turn off closed captions? I have to disallow that. Yeah, because I saw somebody turned on closed captions. Disable. Oh, I'm going to be mean. Disable captions. No more captions. Sorry. Let's see how we do. Okay, I'm going to play it, and I'll write it here. You guys are doing great.
Yeah.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
There you go. Great job, guys. Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief. Now, there's a couple of things I want to point out here. One is right here. By the way, are the captions off now? Can you guys still see captions? First of all, crutches. This, for many people, is a new word, okay? And it's actually a very good word to know because we use it in idioms and we use it, unfortunately, many of you may have had an experience with crutches. Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief. Now, I want you to tell me the pronunciation here between crutches and that. Listen carefully.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
Yeah.
Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief.
So what's the pronunciation? What happened there? Can anybody explain? Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief. S cancels the TH, soda. Excellent job. Cancellation. That's right. So right now I see soda, Kali, Miranda, Catherine. Now I know 3 of those people have been through my DDM classes. Excellent job learning. This is actually a Z sound. So crutches, it's a Z sound. And that Z sound, even though this is the end of the sentence, we can still see that TH. I'm going to, by the way, turn on, make sure you guys can see me down here. Whoops. I don't want that. What the hell? There we go. Try this. Oh, well. You're going to have to look at me right there. Hopefully. Gosh, darn it. Silly thing. Oh, see, this thing doesn't want to stretch. Hold up, guys. I'm still learning how to use this stuff. I guess I can't. So I guess I have to leave myself right here. So anyway, in daily English, we have the strong sounds. And who knows what the 3 strong sounds are? What are the 3 strong sounds? I'll just write them. S, N, and L. Okay. And the 3 weak sounds are D, T, and TH. Excellent job. That's right. SNL, how do you remember that? It's easy to remember. Just remember Shane never lies. That's me. Shane never lies. SNL. And DTTH, how to remember that? Don't trust that. Don't trust that. So SNL DTTH. Shane never lies. Don't trust that. So what this means is these are strong sounds. These are weak sounds. Strong sounds can kill weak sounds. Even in the next sentence, strong sounds can kill backwards and frontwards. So in this case, we have the, and let me grab a pen, we have the Z sound here killing the TH. Must be, if you listen carefully, Jerry doesn't say must be, he says must be. That S is killing the T sound. Now, when I say SNL, I'm actually referring to a sound family. And the S sound family is S, SH, Z, ZH, CH, J, and F. All of these sounds are strong sounds and they can kill the DTTH. The N sound family is the N, M, and NG, okay? And the L sound family is the L and the R. Now, especially the S, the N, and the L, these are absolutely the most powerful sounds in American English, and they really do a lot of damage. They kill a lot of sounds there. You guys are doing great. Yeah, people, by the way, use that chat room, and by uploading your answers, you're really drilling it into your brain. That's great. So crutches that. So how do we say this? If we cancel perfect pronunciation, crutches that. If you can watch my lips, crutches that, crutches that. Okay. Can I do I'm trying to active speaker. No, I don't want that. How do I change speakers? I guess I can. I just want me. My alarm's going off. Hold on a second. Normally right now it's time to take the dog out and feed him, but I already did. So again, perfect pronunciation, crutches that. But the faster we say it, watch what happens. Crutches that, crutches that, crutches that, crutches that, crutches that, crutches that, crutches that. The TH disappears and we get crutches that. And the pronunciation I want you to catch is it's crutches that. There's no stopping. It's very smooth. It's a long Z. Crutches that, crutches that. Here must be. It just becomes must be. Make sure that S sound is very long. Let's listen to it. I don't know what to do with my head.
Yeah. Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief. Yeah. Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief. Yeah. Hey, no more crutches. That must be a relief. Yeah.
Let's go to the next sentence.
Yeah. With crutches, everyone has questions. Yeah. With crutches, everyone has questions. Yeah. With crutches, everyone has questions. Yeah. With crutches, everyone has questions.
What do you got? Put your answers there. Oh, nobody's writing answers. There we go. Good. Good. See, I turned off the captions and everything really shuts down. Captions was helping you guys. So this is important. If you use captions, you're lying to yourself. Okay. Now, the first couple people, Serge and Miranda, I know they studied this lesson. So they got it. Great job. Elizaveta, very close. Catherine, very close. Yeah, very close. Now, so Miranda and Serge, I want you to hold up on your answers. Wait for everybody else at this point. Let's listen a couple more times.
Yeah, with crutches, everyone has questions. Yeah, with crutches, everyone has questions.
Exactly, Coach Mick. Coach Mick, this is my manager, my brother from another mother. Coach Mick, if you guys have questions, Coach Mick will take care of them. One more.
Yeah, with crutches, everyone has questions.
All right, let's get the answer. With crutches, everyone has questions. All right, now, many of you did with crutches, everyone questions, but a big problem right here, okay? Don't be using captions. I knew something was weird. Something was weird. Now I know why. So everyone has questions. I want you to listen to the pronunciation and tell me why you didn't hear it.
Yeah, with crutches, everyone has questions. Yeah, with crutches, everyone has questions. Yeah, with crutches, everyone has questions.
Why can't you hear has? Why can't you hear has? Yes, thank you very much. All in Japanese. Yes, Catherine, I think, got it. Soda got it. Yes, that's right. Homunculus. I just love that name. So in American English, we have another rule called the 7 H's. The 7 H's. He, her, him, his, had, has, and have. Okay? There are actually other H words too, but especially these words. Are these words common? Oh, they're so common. They're super common in daily English. And when they're in the middle of a sentence, not necessarily at the beginning, not necessarily at the end, but in the middle of a sentence, almost always the H sound is gone. It's gone. So everyone has questions. The H disappears. It's gone. Okay? But a lot of you wrote everyone's questions, right? And everyone's questions, the pronunciation is different. So this is everyone has questions, but we're going to cancel the H. This is everyone's questions. The difference is in the syllables. So if I say, and I'll make this one yellow, and I'll make this one blue. Okay, so if I say the yellow one, everyone asks questions. Everyone asks questions. In the blue, everyone's questions. Everyone's questions. Can you hear the difference? Now, this is called the rhythm of the phrase. So if I say the yellow one, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. The blue, da-da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da-da. So if I say it like that, you can hear the difference, right? Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Everyone asks questions. Everyone's questions. Everyone asks questions. Everyone's questions. Now, this is a perfect example. So many of you wrote this or wrote is. This is a perfect example of where DDM will show you where you have problems, okay? And this is a huge problem for a lot of people. Everyone is questions. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. Everyone has questions. That makes perfect sense. Okay, so listen to that a couple times. Then we'll go to Jerry's lines. That's right. Everyone has questions. Everyone has questions. Da, 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 da. And this one, everyone's questions. Da, 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 da. Big difference. Listen to 2 times and we'll go to Jerry's lines.
Yeah, with crutches, everyone has questions. Yeah, with crutches, everyone has questions. Yeah, with crutches, everyone has questions.
Not with a cane?
Nah.
Not with a cane?
Nah.
Not with a cane?
What's your answer? What do you got? New York City speed. Very close, Catherine. Alexia. Boom. Great job.
Nah.
Not with a cane?
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 Excellent job. Yeah. So many of you wrote now, right? Kind of sounds like now, but no, it's not. It's not with a cane. Okay. It's a question. Everyone has questions, but not with a cane. Okay. A lot of you wrote with the. Okay. So we're going to talk about that too. So we got a couple things to talk about with a and with the. What's the difference? And what happened here to the not? Why can't we hear not? Listen.
Nah.
Not with a cane?
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 So where's the T? What happened? What happened to the T sound? Anybody? What happened to the T? Good guess. Kali said it stopped. Nope, it didn't stop. Not an R. So it's important. Can you repeat? So listen 2 times and try repeating. Great job, Soda.
Nah.
Not with a cane?
Nah.
Not with a cane?
Now with a cane. Now with a cane. Now with a cane. Now with a cane. All right. Soda got the answer right. Now let me explain here. So when we have the T sound, we have 5 different T pronunciations. 5 different T pronunciations. We have the true T or the perfect T. Okay, so t, absolutely. British people love the perfect T sound. Then we have the stop T. And when we say stop T, we've got the frontal stop and the glottal stop. We have 2 different stop Ts. Then we have the flap T. And then we have the ghost T. I'm sorry. And then we have, actually, I should canceled T. And then we have the ghost T. Okay, so these are the 5 T sounds. So everybody understands the perfect T, right? So it should be, so if I say this with a perfect T, not with, not with, not with, right? If I say this with a stop T, it's not with. Now I'll do a glottal stop, which is back here. My tongue, not important. Not with, not with, not with. If I do a frontal stop, my tongue stops in front. Not with, not with. A flap T, we can't. Remember, a flap T is vowel, T, vowel. And here we have vowel, T, consonant. So we can't do a stop T. Oh, I'm sorry, a flap T. We can't do a flap T. A canceled T, well, there's no SNL. There's no SNL. This is a W. This is an O. So we can't cancel the T. A ghost T happens in the beginning of a sentence, almost always. So, for example, what was that? We can say, what was that? What was that? What was that? There's no T. It's absolutely gone. Almost always, you'll hear the ghost T in the front during a question. Usually during a question, the very first word, if it ends in a T, like not and what, especially those two words, that's where it's going to happen. Almost always, it's going to be with these words. It could be here. We could say, that was fun. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. There's no T. It's gone. Okay. So it's going to be in these very common words, and it's going to happen in the very beginning of the sentence. Usually it's a question, not always. That was fun is not a question, but that is called a ghost T. Now, you guys have no problem with the perfect T, the true T. And generally, you guys have no problem with the canceled T's. Most people, ESL students, have no problems with these. The problems come here, okay? This is where the problems are. And I believe in American English, I'm the only person that teaches the ghost T. And that's what we have here. Now with the cane. Now let's go over here. With a and with the. Is there a difference? Yes. To the American native English speaker, absolutely. I mean, it's, of course, context helps, but there's a sound difference too. And the situation is, whenever we have a word that begins with a vowel, we take this consonant and we bring it over here. And when we do that, we don't say with the. We don't do that. This TH is gone. So it's with the, with the, with the. If you can see me, with the, with the, with the. In this situation, when we have the same sound or similar sounds next to each other, we put them together and we just stretch it. So it's with the, with the, with the, with the, with the, with the, with the. Now, for many of you listening to me, you'll be like, that sounds the same. What's the difference? This is why I say in my classes, at the bottom of every assignment, I say, if you can say it, you can hear it. And believe me, you can learn this, but you have to say it. And you have to say it with me or with another coach so that we can hear you saying it and we can correct you when you're wrong. So learning how to say it is really important. Many of you know that articles and the can be really confusing, but you can absolutely fix them. Absolutely fix them, but it takes practice. So listen, not with the, not with the, with the, with the, not with the cane, not with the cane, not with the cane. And then we'll go to George's line.
Not with a cane?
Nah.
Not with a cane?
Nah.
Not with a cane?
Nah, with crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. Nah, with crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. Nah, with crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. Nah, with crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story.
What do you got? Good. Good. I'll say, so Khalil wrote, nah, it's funny story, sad story. Good job. You got the point, the main context. Sad story. Good. Good. See, no captions, no easy. Crutches, cane, crutches, funny, canes. Oh, Catherine, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I'll write the answers. Let's listen here.
With crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. With crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. With crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. With crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. With crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. With crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. With crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. With crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story.
Great job. Yeah, we can put commas here. With crutches, comma, it's a funny story. With a cane, comma, it's a sad story. We don't have to. So I left no comma here. I put a comma here. It doesn't matter. Great job. Now with crutches, it's a funny story. With crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. And get that tone. Now with crutches, it's a funny story. Nah, with crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. With a cane, it's a sad story. With crutches, it's a funny story. With a cane, it's a sad story. So there's a big difference in tone. Don't worry. We're going to talk about what this means tomorrow. But I'll ask you right now. Yes or no? Do you agree with George? Yes or no? Do you agree with George? If you don't understand, don't answer. But if you think you understand, do you agree with George? Yes or no? Sort of, yes, no, maybe so. Couple of words here that we're going to talk about. No. No, lots of no's. Wow, no's winning. Yeah. You know what? Believe it or not, I think George is correct. And we're going to talk about this. I think George is correct. And we'll talk about this. Actually, we can talk about it tomorrow in the explanation video. All right, a couple of questions. Somebody said, I still hear with the. And grammatically, that would work. But once again, this is where that one-on-one coaching is important. So say this with the. Okay? That's with the. Now let's do with the. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a quiz for you guys, and I'll say with the. With will be yellow. Sorry, with will be blue, and with the will be yellow. Which one am I saying? Blue, B, or yellow, Y? Which one am I saying? With a. Blue, that's right. Yeah, blue. It was blue. Here we go. I'll do another one. You ready? With a. That's right. Good job. Blue again. Yeah, it was blue again. Let's do another one. With the. No, it was blue. Let's do it again. You ready? With the. It was absolutely blue. Let's do it again. With the. That was yellow. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of, some people are doing great, but most of you are not. So what's the problem? There's two problems. Number one, you need somebody to help you with your pronunciation. And I'm guessing number two is your TH pronunciation. I'm guessing your TH pronunciation might be a problem. Okay. So that's why I say, if you can say it, you can hear it. But the TH is actually a difficult pronunciation. And if you can't say the TH properly, well, then this is always going to be difficult. So yeah, so we're going to move on. But now I'm guessing for most of you that made mistakes, Can't hear the difference. It's a TH issue. And this is where that one-on-one coaching is necessary. You know, you can watch videos on YouTube and Facebook, and they're going to teach you a lot. But unless somebody actually works with you, it's really tough. Again, at the end of class, I'll take questions. And also a problem with cane and king. Okay, so good. So we got king and cane. Now, there's two huge differences here. Number one, the I is called a short I, and the A is called a long A. So the short I pronunciation is I, like hit, pick, Tim. Okay, that's a name, somebody's name. Okay, this is a short I, and the short I, the I pronunciation goes down. So if you do this, Tim, pick, hit, and your hand is right in front of your mouth, and I'll say those words again: hit, pick, Tim. You should not feel any air on your hand. And I'm just like 2 centimeters away from my mouth. And let's right centered in my mouth. And that air all needs to go down. That'll give you a short I. The long A, like my name, Shane, Coach Shane, A. So huge difference in vowels. Number two, the NG and N. And this is also actually a huge difference. A lot of people have a difficult time. I'll make a picture of the mouth. These are your upper teeth. And these are your lower teeth. Okay. So when we do the N sound, your tongue must touch right there. It has to touch. That's the N, N, N. Your tongue absolutely must touch. Now, when we do the NG sound, and I'm going to change colors. When we do the NG sound, most of you know the tongue's got to touch back here. It's in that nasal region. It's back in your mouth. But what about the tip of your tongue? So my question is, when we make the NG sound, does the tip of your tongue touch? If so, where? And I'll make does it touch at number 1? The tip of your tongue. We're talking about the tip of your tongue. Number 2, number 3, or number 4, or number 5, it doesn't touch. So when you make the NG sound, the tip of your tongue is where? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Lots of 3s, lots of 5s. 3s and 5s. 4, 5s. Lots of different answers. Lots of 5s. Yeah. There's 2 possibilities for your answer. And I tell my students it's either going to be number 5 is usually what it is, but it can be number 3. It can be number 3. So if you have a problem with distinguishing between the NG and the N, I recommend touching at number 3. I recommend touching there. Now you got to remember your tongue's got to go all the way back and touch here too. So it's king. I'll do number 3. King, king. Now you can't really see, but my tongue is touching right here, and it's touching back there. It's easier just to leave it hanging in the middle. King, king, king. My tongue is touching in the back, nothing in the front. But when we do the N, the tongue must be pointed up. Okay, so hopefully that helps with that one. All right, let's move to the next section here. How are we doing on time? Okay, we gotta go a little bit faster. Let's go to the next one.
He wants me to do.
And Serge and Miranda, anybody who's my DDM student right now, you guys can put your answers because we do got to pick up the speed a bit.
Do a showcase. I might have another shot at a pilot.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, kill.
Attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark.
What do you got? I love it. So right now, my DDM students are doing great. Yeah, great job. Everybody, I love your answers. Let's listen a couple more times. I'll write it down for you. And to my DDM students, lovely job, super job.
He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark.
One more.
He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that...
Great job, guys. The answer is, he's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. So this is a type of sentence that if we read it, it's easy, right? Not too difficult. He's like that fish. Okay? He's like that fish. The nuances, you know the one. Which fish? That. Relative pronoun, or we could say which, that attaches himself. The H was gone. Remember the 7 H's? He, her, him, his, had, has, have. Well, himself, this is one of those words. That, flap T, that attaches, true T, attaches him, H is gone. That attaches himself to the shark. Shark. S-H-A-R-K. We're talking about fish, so we got some collocation. These words kind of go together. Listen.
That attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark.
He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark.
He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark. He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark.
And you're the shark?
He's like that fish that attaches himself to the shark.
And you're the shark? And you're the shark? And you're the shark?
What do you got? Great, great, great. Now, a lot of you are giving me 5 words, okay? So that's great. Grammatically, you're right. But he only said it in 4 words. And you are the shark, okay? But he doesn't say you are. So let's look at this word. How many pronunciations are there for this word? In daily American English, how many pronunciations are there for this word? 2. Good. Just give me the number. Steffi's here. Hi, Steffi. 3. I got a 3. I got 1, 2, another 3. The 3s are coming from my DDM students. All DDM students. That makes me really happy because that means my students are learning. That makes me really happy. Yeah, there are 3. And what are the pronunciations? Steffi wrote 2 of them. And what's the third one, Steffi? Okay, great. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Ines got it too. So I'll write it phonetically. So the first pronunciation, perfect pronunciation, you were. It's you and then a Now remember, I told you when we have a vowel connecting to another vowel, we need, in this case, a W. And that's what we have. You were. So it's very similar to you were, but it's not you were, it's you were. Okay, now that's perfect pronunciation. Is perfect pronunciation common? No. We also have your. Now that is very common. But the most common pronunciation is your. And what's really interesting, or maybe confusing for a lot of students, the word your also has 2 pronunciations. Number 1, your. Number 2, your. So you are contracted can sound exactly like this word. So we need to understand the grammar, the context. Then we know if it's you are or if it's your, okay? And let's just, to make a point, and you are the shark, and I want you guys to listen to George. And obviously, this is the correct one. But listen.
And you're the shark? And you're the shark? And you're the shark? And you're the shark?
Which pronunciation did George use? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Oh, I got lots of 1s and lots of 2s. I even got a 3. All right. No good. So this is where, once again, if you can say it, you can hear it. So let's practice here. Let's do number 1 again. Say it with me. Say it after. Repeat after me. You were, you were, you were, your, your. Now, which one did George say? 1, 2, or 3?
And you're the shark? And you're the shark? And you're the shark? And you're the shark? And you're the shark?
Look at that. Beautiful. Now everybody's perfect. Whoops. Almost. It's number 2. Number 2. So before everybody was like wrong. Now almost everyone is perfect. If you're still wrong, don't worry. This is why we have to practice. Okay. I'm guessing if you're wrong, the problem is actually the R. Actually, I'm guessing that's probably why. But he does say, and you're the shark, and you're the shark. Notice the D is gone. The N kills the D. And you're the shark, and you're the shark, and you're the shark, and you're the shark.
And you're the shark? And you're the shark? And you're the shark?
All right, let's go to Jerry's line.
And you're the shark?
Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs.
And you're the shark?
Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs.
All right. HB says the screen's a blurb. Yeah, that happens. Just wait. It'll clean up. Good job. Wow. Once again, lots of DDM students here. I like it. What's that last word?
Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs.
What?
Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs.
Okay. So yeah, the last word was causing most of the problems. Now everybody got shark, right? Before it was sharp and it was kind of difficult to hear, but now we got shark because we know the context a little bit. That helps. Yeah, I'm the shark and he's the fish eating my laughs. I want you to pay attention to the short A. Laughs, laughs, laughs. I got an audio issue. There we go.
Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs.
Okay, so laughs, if you know the situation, this is easy to understand. I'll explain it tomorrow. But anyway, the word is laughs. I think you can kind of hear it now. I want to go back here. I'm the shark. And I want you to pay attention to this pronunciation. Explain the pronunciation to me. I'm the shark. What does Jerry say?
Yeah, I'm the shark, and yeah, I'm the shark, and yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the yeah, I'm the shark, and he's yeah, I'm the shark, and yeah, I'm the shark. And
what does he say? Don't worry if you're wrong. Best way to make mistakes is to be wrong again. What was the pronunciation? Okay, he cancels, but it's not just a cancellation. That's right, there is cancellations. So he cancels. So remember, the strong sounds are SNL. And remember, NGM. The M is part of this N strong family. Okay, so that's a strong sound. And it cancels the TH. But something else happened. Listen.
And he's the fish eating. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he. 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 Yeah.
Great job. All Japanese characters. I'm the shark. I'm the shark. Exactly. So when the M cancels the TH, and this always happens, the TH, we don't say I'm a shark, because normally if it's like an N, so in the shark, the N would cancel the TH, and we'd say in the shark, in the shark. It's a long N. But here, when the M cancels the TH, we don't say I'm a shark. We don't say that. We say I'm the. Yes, it changes to an N. I'm the shark. I'm the shark. Yes, it absolutely changes to an N sound. Great job. Excellent job. All in Japanese characters. I'm curious, are you my DDM student? Or are your ears just really clean? No. Yeah, you got good ears. That's great. Context and collocation also help. Absolutely. All right, let's go to George's line here.
I'm the shark, and he. Yeah, I'm the shark, and he's the fish eating my laughs.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well,
What you got? Good, good, good. Wow. Loving it. Great job. Great job. Good answers. Let me go ahead. You know what? I'm going to, so that other people can see, I'll just drag your comments over here. I'll write the answers as you guys keep putting it in there.
I'm glad.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad.
All right. So I don't know. So you guys know, for example, let's say the word international or internet, right? Do we pronounce the T? We can. We can say international and internet, but almost always we cancel the T. We know why. The N cancels the T. But the daily pronunciation is international, internet. What about the word want to? We can say want to, but typically what do we say? Do we say want to? What do we say? That's right. Soda got it first. Wanna. We say wanna. And when you hear wanna and international and internet, you probably have no problem understanding because it's so common. It's just a natural type of pronunciation. And that's the case with I don't know. I don't know is a really common expression, but we have kind of a daily pronunciation. I don't know. I don't know. So we got this vowel, D vowel. Now it's not a flap D, but it is really fast. I don't know. The N's, no, we got an N here and the N here, and they're going to kill the T. I don't know. I don't know. And we don't open our mouth much. Perfectly. I don't know. I don't know. But George is like this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And he's got that thinking face. Okay. This is where watching the video will really help. If we're only concentrating on listening, I don't know, is tough to hear. But if we're watching George, it's much easier to hear because we can see it. I don't know how a fish could eat laughs. I don't know how a fish could eat laughs. I don't know how a fish could eat laughs. Watch George.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad I brought it up.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad I brought it up.
I don't know how a fish could eat laughs.
Well, I'm glad I brought it up.
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 Oof. Okay, I'll go back to that, Lou. Not bad. Ooh, wow. There you go, Serge. Nailed it. Good. Listen a couple more times.
Laughs.
Well, I'm glad I brought it up.
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 I'm glad. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Too difficult. Yeah, I know. But this is real life English. Don't worry. This is why we're here. Okay, this is why we're here. So the words are, let's say it nice and clean. Yes, it's English. So nice and cleanly. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. Exactly, Ines. Open your mouth, Jerry. But this is really common. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. This is what happens, okay? So the words are not too bad. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. Instead of, first of all, let's just do some understanding. Instead of brought it up, what can we say? I'm glad I, what? So let's make sure we understand the phrasal verb brought it up. Good. Give me the object too. Mentioned it. Exactly. Okay. So just so if he said mentioned it, I think everybody would know, but brought up is a phrasal verb, and a lot of students have a hard time with phrasal verbs. So that makes it difficult. But the sentence is simple. Well, I'm glad I mentioned it. Okay. That's what he's saying. His words were, well, I'm glad I brought it up. Now, let's look at this sentence, and we've already learned what to do. So, well, I'm glad. So remember, if we have a vowel, a word that starts with a vowel, we got a link. So the pronunciation is glad I. We got a vowel, T, vowel, flap T, right? So brought it, vowel, T, vowel, another flap T, brought it up, brought it up, brought it up. By the way, I'll do this real quickly. The flap T, everybody, say the word ladder. Say it fast. Don't go slow. If we go slow, ladder. Beautiful D sound. Ladder. But go fast. Ladder. Ladder. And if we say the word ladder fast, they're going to sound the same. So the flap T is like a really fast D. Okay. So brought it up. Brought it up. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. Say it. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. One more. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. Okay. Now say the same thing, but do this. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. Now listen to Jerry.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad I brought it up.
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 Obviously, the pronunciation is not perfectly clear, but in real life, that's what happens. Yeah. So Dimitri says, now I can hear soda. It's clearer. Yeah, exactly. It's horrible pronunciation, but in real life, people do that. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. That's what happens. Okay. After a little bourbon, it's much easier. So, okay. Serge said, I could hear it because I practiced that dialogue with Coach Miguel. Exactly. Coach Miguel. Love the guy. Serge. We got so many great students here. All right. We got to go to the final section. We got one more section. This will be quick. It looks long, but it's really fast. Let's go.
Yeah, this is better.
Yeah.
I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection. I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection. I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection.
What you got? Put your answers here. Good. No protection. Switch shaving creams. Great job. Got to switch. Yes. Get no protection. Great job. You got the main parts. Couple more times.
I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection. I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection. I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection. I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection. I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection. I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection. I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection. I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection.
Great job, guys. Let's talk about a couple of things here. Once again, we got two T's. We got two similar sounds next to each other. Put them together. So perfect pronunciation, got to. But many of you know it sounds exactly like gotta. But be careful. Gotta is got to. Got is the same pronunciation, but we need a noun. So that's why I wrote it out separately. Got to. Gotta is got to, and it's a verb, right? It's a verb. Got is a noun. I got a coffee. I got a coffee. Do not write G-O-T-T-A. You have to write G-O-T-A, okay? Same pronunciation. Got to and got a, same pronunciation. Make sure you know that pronunciation. So yes, exactly. So got to means have to. Exactly right. So I gotta switch shaving creams. I want you to pay attention to the CHSH pronunciation. Pay attention to this. And I'm getting no protection. And I want you to pay attention to that pronunciation. Those two pronunciations, talk to me about it. Listen.
I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection. I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection. I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection.
All right, switch shaving. What happens? Can anybody explain what happens in that pronunciation? So the CH and the SH are similar sounds. No, they're similar sounds. And they're part of the S sound family, right? Remember we talked about that earlier. So switch shaving creams. Steffi said it's a stop T, and I'm not going to disagree. It's kind of like a stop T because the CH is a stop sound. Switch, right? It's switch. And what happens is that comes over with the SH. And when we have similar sounds next to each other, the second sound is more powerful. So switch shaving creams. I got to switch shaving. I got to switch shaving creams. So we hear a little bit of CH, but we hear a lot of SH. Listen.
I got to switch shaving creams. I'm getting shaving creams. I got to switch shaving creams. I got to switch shaving creams.
Now, getting, what happens with the pronunciation? The 80-20 rule. Exactly. It's the 80-20 rule. That's right. Or 20-80. We can go that way too. Yeah, it's the Pareto principle. Getting. It's not a flap T. If I said getting, that's a flap T, right? So we got vowel T, vowel, getting. That is a flap T. But what was the sound? Listen again.
I'm getting no protection. I got to switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection. I got to switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection.
Yeah, it is a stop sound. I'm getting. So not only does he stop at the T, and it's a frontal stop. You got to stop in the front. It's not a glottal stop. It's a frontal stop. I'm getting. And when the tongue stops, so once again, these are your upper teeth. And these are your lower teeth. The tongue stops here. If a tongue goes here, it's the alveolar ridge. That's the T. Get. It's also the same position as the N. So just stop. Get. Get. And that's exactly what Kramer says. Mountain. 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 Kitten, a baby cat. K-I-T-T-E-N. Kitten. Kitten. Very common pronunciation when you have the T and the I-N-G or an N sound. Khalil, that's right. That's typically how we'd spell it. I'm getting no protection. Let's listen to that. Go to the next one.
I gotta switch shaving creams. I'm getting no protection.
What kind do you use? What kind do you use? What kind do you use?
What do you got? Great. Great. Beautiful. Excellent job. What kind do you use? And in this situation, what kind do you use? Let's listen to Jerry. So is there a ghost T? What happens?
What kind do you use? What kind do you use? What kind do you use? What kind do you use?
It's not a ghost T. It's a stop T. And it's easy to stop because we have a K sound, which is also a hard consonant. So it's definitely a stop. What kind? And it's a glottal stop. What kind? What kind? Same area, same place. What kind do you? Here, the D was canceled. Definitely canceled here. The D is gone. But then we come right up with a strong D. What kind do you use? Do you use? Do you use? What kind do you use? What kind do you use?
What kind do you use?
Our DDM members are killing harder than Banya, huh? I know. That's Coach Miguel. Our DDM members in the chat room are doing a really excellent job. I'm really happy.
What kind do you use? What kind do you use?
Whatever you get.
What kind do you use?
Whatever you get.
What kind do you use?
Whatever you get.
What? Great. Yeah. T's will kill you. Hong nailed it. I'm going to write the answer. I'll play it. Good job. Good.
Whatever you get. Whatever you get. Whatever you get. Whatever you get. Whatever you get.
Okay. So we got a vowel T vowel, flap T. Whatever. Whatever. But just one. Whatever you get. Whatever you get. Listen to his get pronunciation.
Whatever you get. Whatever you get.
What kind of T was it? We studied 5 T's. What T was that?
Whatever you get. Whatever you get. Whatever you get.
Perfect T. That's exactly right. That's right. True T or perfect T. Exactly. Yep, that's great. Jerry, continue.
Whatever you get.
Look, postcard from Elaine from Europe.
Whatever you get.
Look, postcard from Elaine from Europe. Look, postcard from Elaine from Europe. Look, postcard from Elaine from Europe.
Wow. Great job. Love it. Great job.
Look, postcard from Elaine from Europe. 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 Look, postcard from Elaine from Europe.
All right, four things I want to talk about here. Look, no problem there. Postcard. The T is gone. Why is the T gone? Why is the T gone? Exactly, the S. Postcard. There's no T. It's gone. The S completely killed it. Postcard. From. Perfect pronunciation. From is a short U pronunciation, like sun or Sunday or my son, Mikey. So it should be from. But in daily English, what is the vowel sound? Who can tell me what the vowel sound of from is in daily English? It's short U is perfect. but we don't use a perfect pronunciation in daily English. Short U is perfect. Schwa. That's right. We should say from, but we almost always say from. Now watch my mouth. See the difference. From. That's actually a huge difference. It's a schwa sound. I want you to practice. Postcard from Elaine. We got linking from Elaine, from Europe, from Europe, from Europe. And the P, who can explain the P pronunciation?
Look, postcard from Elaine from Europe. Look, postcard from Elaine from Europe.
Because some people wrote Euro, but it's not Euro.
Look, postcard from Elaine from Europe. Look, postcard from Elaine from Europe.
Great job, Khalil. It's a stop P. From Europe. From Europe. From Europe. Yeah, it's a stop sound. And everybody, stop sounds at the end of a sentence are really tough to hear. Okay, again, how can you fix it? If you can say it, you can hear it. Very important. All right, we got one more line to do. Kramer.
Look, postcard from Elaine from Europe.
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Remember?
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Remember?
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Remember?
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Remember?
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
What do you got? Put your answers up there. When I see a bunch of answers, I'll start typing too.
Remember?
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Remember?
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Remember?
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Remember?
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Remember?
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Remember?
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Remember?
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Great job.
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
One more.
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Remember?
Oh, don't.
You guys did great. Oh. So he takes it like this. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. So here too, we could say there's a canceled T, okay, because of the N, or like we could say the T came over here. So we got don't tell me. I prefer to think of it as a canceled T, okay? But anyway, don't tell me she's dragging. ING has how many pronunciations? ING has how many pronunciations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many? Give me a number. I got a 3. Yeah, that's right, 3. And the perfect pronunciation is ing, ng. Remember, where's the tongue? It's not touching, or it's touching down below. Ing, in, tongue is touching up, and a schwa, and tongue is touching up. So either it's an ing, where the tip of the tongue is not touching, or it's touching down. Ing, that's perfect. If you were in my perf class, I want to hear dragging. I want to hear that ing. But in daily English, typically it's going to be dragon or dragon. Dragon or dragon. Okay. What does Kramer say? So this will be 1, 2, 3. ING is 1, IN is 2, schwa, N is 3. Which one does he say?
Tell me she's dragging another poor guy. Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy. Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy.
1, 2, or 3? It was 3. It was 3. And actually, dragon and dragon can have the same pronunciation. They shouldn't, but they can. Okay. Don't tell me she's dragging another. Listen to that. Great linking. Dragging another poor guy across Europe. One more, 2 more.
Don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
Remember?
Oh, don't tell me she's dragging another poor guy across Europe.
All right. We have done the dictation. You guys did a really great job. Tomorrow, we're going to get into exactly what everything means. Also, we have a couple of things I want you to prepare. I want you to think about. LTA, tell us your summer vacation plans. Are you south of the equator? Then tell us about your winter plans, okay? We have a quiz here, and I want you to fill out the answers to the quiz And then we have AWS, all the world's a stage. Do your best to act out this section. So you have to be Jerry and George, and you have to be acting. Okay, I want you to prepare this stuff because tomorrow I will pick some of you to come live with me and actually talk with me. So that's going to happen tomorrow. Also, yeah, I'll give you guys a link to our answers file. I'm not going to send you an email. I'm going to give you a link to our answers file. So let me find it here. Just hang on. I got a prize to give away. I'm going to be giving away a prize. Current DDM, May, and the answers. Good. And I got too many windows open. And I'll make a link here showing. Copy this. I'm going to put it in the chat room. I'm going to put it here too. So if you're checking this out, you're going to have to write it down. Now I'm going to change some things here so that it works in other countries. So yeah, I apologize. This is a very long link. So if you're in the chat room, it's easy. I'm going to give you that chat link right now. And that is a link to the answers file. Okay. Yeah, I'm saving the class. Yes, I am saving it. I don't know how I'll rebroadcast it, but we'll figure that out later. So yeah. So if you're not in the chat room right now and you're watching it, yeah, I apologize. You're going to have to copy this down carefully to get the answers. I absolutely recommend that you get the answers and just break it into pieces. It'll be easier. But yeah, this is going to be complicated. I apologize. Be in the live class like these guys right now. We've got over 50 people in the live class right now. That's excellent. You guys are superstars. Really superstars. You guys are elite, to be honest. You should really be proud because you're investing so much time in your English, and I really appreciate that. Where's my to-do list? I have to give away a prize. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to give away a prize, and then I'm going to answer some questions. Not too much, but a little bit. And today, the prize that I'm giving away is, I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's a full month of DDM AMA. It's a full month of DDM AMA. Actually, it's going to be 2 months of DDM AMA. DDM AMA. And what that means is, so we're making some big changes to the schedule next month. We're making some big changes to our live class schedule next month, and we are greatly increasing the number of AMA classes. We've been going through about 3 months of auditing the live classes. So we're streamlining that, and we're switching things over to the AMA things. You'll find out, Steffi. I'll be sending you an email about that. So the DDM AMA, you get a full month. Actually, what you're going to get May and June for free. Now, May is already done, but we're going to give you the lessons for May. And then you're going to get June. So you'll be interacting with us on box.com. Everything happens on box.com. So, for example, if you're in China, if you see anything like box.com, you're going to have to change it to boxenterprise.net and or get that. Okay. And if you have a question, we have specifically for China. This also works in Iran. If you live in Iran, I know there are problems, but specifically in China, if you need help getting that, and I can't say the word because it's a dangerous word, we have a WeChat community where we can help you get that situation. Box app works too. Good. So anyway, I need to pick the winner, and we already did that. And the winner is who? Hathaway. Is Hathaway live right now? I hope so. Hathaway, are you there? Hathaway is here. Hi, Hathaway. Where are you from? You can turn your microphone on. Where are you from, Hathaway? China. Are you a DDM student now? Turn your microphone on if you can. Can you guys turn your microphones on? I don't even know. Not yet. Oh, well, now you are, Hathaway. Now you're officially a DDM student, at least for June. Okay. So are you happy to get the prize? Yes, of course. Good. All right. So Hathaway, you need to can you direct message me? So in the chat room right now, you're chatting to everybody. Oh, good. Miguel just made a comment. For those of you who still don't have a box account, you can get one for free. Box accounts are free. You do not pay any money. I pay a lot of money every month, so you don't have to pay any money. So it's free. So Hathaway, can you direct message me now with your email address, and we'll get you started there. Now, I'll open. Congratulations to Hathaway. Tomorrow, we have two prizes. Two prizes going out tomorrow. So pretty excited about that. We have a special offer tomorrow also. Tomorrow's going to be, we got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Now, can you guys turn your microphones on? I don't even know if you can, but if you can go ahead and ask a couple of questions. I'll come, first serve. Khalil, go ahead. You're first. One question.
Hello.
Bad connection. Go ahead. Hello.
Hello. Here.
You know, you might want to type your question. Yeah, let's. So the connection's not good. So Khalil, type your question and I'll answer it that way. The audio connection's not good. So I'm gonna mute it. Yeah, we don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna mute that. So type your question, I'll answer it. Homunculus.
Yes.
Go ahead. Does everybody know what homunculus means? I just love it. Go ahead.
Can I ask my question?
Yes.
Do you have any recommendation for those who prepare for IELTS exam?
Yeah, IELTS. So IELTS, obviously the speaking and the listening sections, that's where we help. And listening. So tell me what your name is and where you're from. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Mehmet. I'm from Turkey. And I'm graduated.
What do you do? What's your major? Go ahead.
I'm a physical therapist and I'm working in a state, I don't know how to explain this.
State hospital?
Yes, that hospital. And now I'm trying to pass this IELTS exam. Then I would like to go abroad.
So listening to your speaking right now, it's good. You have some pronunciation issues, but not too serious. So we have a class called PIRF, which is 100% speaking, a big focus on pronunciation, which is excellent class. But also in DDM, we have the speaking sections. We have 2 speaking sections. And we have who was it? She might be here, who took her IELTS exam and massively improved her results. But DDM and PIRF can help you with your IELTS, actually every section, all 4 sections, but especially speaking and listening. However, it doesn't happen in 2 months. You know, you have to invest some time in it.
Actually, sorry for interrupting. Actually, I could buy maybe one of them in 1 month later, but now I can't. Maybe 1 month later, I could buy one of them. I don't know which ones should I attend in.
Have you tried our free VIP lessons?
Actually, not now.
Okay,
but I will.
That's what you do first. Just send me an email and say, let me try VIP for free, and we'll send you both PIRF and DDM. Okay. My email.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll give you the easy email: contact@letsmasterenglish.com, and just say VIP for free, and we'll send you one PIRF and one DDM lesson for free, and you can join live classes for 2 weeks too. So do that. Try it and see what you like. Okay.
Okay, surely I will do it.
Great. Yeah, absolutely. Steffi says go ahead, Steffi. What's your question?
Hello, 𝐿
Hey, Steffi.
Yeah, actually, I learned spoken English with you for a long time. Yeah, but actually
not that long.
Yeah, but actually, when I speak with the other foreigners like Korean or Japanese or Indian, I think I always have a difficult to communicate with them because they have their own accent to speak English. So I don't know how to conquer this problem, how to solve this problem.
It's actually not your problem, it's their problem. However, unless they take my classes, they're not going to fix their problems, right? So you should recommend my classes to them.
Okay.
But so this is where the internet is very important. So first question, Steffi, do they understand you okay?
I think it's okay. The main idea is okay.
Good. So obviously you need to continue working on your speaking and pronunciation. But are you dealing mostly with Indians or with Koreans or who? Is there a specific country or is it everybody?
Yeah, sometimes it's a Korean, sometimes it's most time is Indian.
So this is why the internet is beautiful. If you can get on Bing and something like that, and I would listen to, you know what? Let's do this together. Hold on a second. Let's see if we can find a solution for Steffi. So, I'm going to Google it, but you can use Bing. Let's say Indian podcast about what? AI, for example?
Yeah, about AI.
Okay,
about
just for
technology.
example. All right, so we got the AI Business Analytics India magazine, Deep Tech Musings. Let's see, is this Indian? Because we want Indian. We want something. So what I'm doing, Steffi, is I'm looking up your area. I know your IT, I know your AI. So let's just go to, something in AI, but from India. And that way you're going to start listening to Indian English. Does that make sense?
Okay. I have to learn Indian English.
Well, no, it's not that you have to learn it. So I'll tell you something, guys. As you guys know, there are many English accents. We got British, we got American, we've got New Zealand, we've got Australian. And do you know what for me as an American, do you know what the most difficult English accent is? For me, it's Ireland. Ireland.
Okay.
The most difficult. Okay. And I have several Irish friends. And I remember the first time I met, his name was Finn. Okay, Finn. And I remember the first time I met Finn, this is what he said. Oh, you go fucking. The only word I understood was this. That was the only word I understood. Now, it took me about 5 minutes to tune in to Irish English. And then I could understand 90%, not 100%, but 90%. So what I'm telling you to do is find that Indian podcast where they're talking about something you know, and just listen to it for 10 minutes, once a week, 10 minutes, just to tune your ears into their style of speaking. That will be extremely helpful to you. Now, finding a Korean podcast in English might be a little bit more difficult, but I'm sure you can. But that is an excellent way. Or we have some Indian people in DDM, but they're shy. That is an excellent way to tune in, because Steffi, obviously you don't want to learn Indian English. Maybe you do. You don't want to learn Korean English. You want to stick to clean English, but still you need to communicate with these people. So you need to get that frequency. You need to tune it in. And this is a great way to do it. Podcast.
Thank you. I like the words you said too. I like the words. Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ayoko, go ahead.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you. Yeah,
No problem.
I have been practicing the dictation for a long time, I think, and I felt the listening skill is improved, but I think I have a difficulty to understand the long sentence when I have a meeting with American and European to talk about some technical problems. And you know, the American is good at English, so they talk the very, very long sentence. And sometimes I couldn't catch the meaning because it's difficult. I mean, not the word. I mean, the contents is difficult to understand. So I must spend time to think about the meaning and think about the technical. How can I improve or solve this problem, do you think?
Yeah, it's experience. Okay, so number one, what's your technical area?
The automotive.
Automotive what?
Automotive, the in-cabin sensing system development. Kind of in-cabin sensing.
In-cabin sensing?
Yeah, I mean sense something in the car.
Okay. So what kind of technology is that?
For example, the driver monitoring system or occupant monitoring system.
So it's kind of like car AI, right?
Yeah.
Once again, if we can find something, we'll be lucky.
Oh.
AI and automotive on Apple Podcast, the Autonomous Vehicles Podcast. Yeah, they have videos too. AI business podcast, autonomous driving. I seriously would be 15 best autonomous vehicle podcasts. Now, obviously, these are not going to talk about just in-cabin sensing. They're going to talk about a lot of different areas. But by listening to these podcasts, you're going to be exposing yourself to the technological words that are going to be very frequent. Okay. So regarding context, you need to have a lot of exposure in your area. Okay. If you have an American friend in the business, ask them, do you know any podcasts that I can listen to work on my listening for this stuff? I mean, I'll help you write the letter if you want. That's one thing you should do. Another thing, how often do you speak freely in English? Not work-wise, freely, like with a friend, casually. How often do you speak?
Once a week.
And what do you talk about? What is it like?
Talk about what's new recently.
Good. And is it with an American?
American, yeah.
Great. That's really good. The more chances you have to speak about anything, that's going to relax you. Okay. So the more topics, different things you talk about, because English can make people really nervous, right? Because, oh, what am I going to say? How do I say it? Okay. That's why in DDM, I showed you in every assignment, we have a different subject to talk about. This is actually really important. It's not just talking about summer vacation plans. In the next assignment, it's a completely different subject. And the next one, it's a completely different. So this is just talking about many different things. But if you do this for every assignment a lot, suddenly your fear of English speaking disappears. Now, once your fear of speaking disappears, suddenly listening becomes more easy because you're more relaxed. So if you combine listening to some podcasts in your field of business and speaking a lot about a lot of different things, you're gonna have great results probably within a few months.
So when I listen to the podcast, it's better do the dictation too, right?
No, I wouldn't.
No. Oh.
You could, but I wouldn't. And sometimes you can get like the transcript. I wouldn't look at the transcript either. I would listen to the podcast and then later go back to the transcript. Okay. But you need to, so if you listen to the podcast and you don't understand, listen to it again. And then listen to it again. The same thing. Okay. So you guys probably know, I listen to a lot of audio books and business marketing books and things like that. They say it takes 7 times to study one thing, at least 7 times to study one thing to really get it. And that's why, because every time you listen to it, every time you study it, you learn something more. So that's my advice to you. I hope it makes sense, Ayako. How do I pronounce your name? Ayako.
Yeah, Ayako.
Ayako.
Okay, thank you very much. I think it will be helpful.
Good, that's good.
I'll try it.
Excellent, I love it.
Coach.
All right, I'll take, yeah, go ahead, Khalil.
From the REH, how's it?
Oh, got a really bad audio connection. Try again.
Can you
Khalil, it's no good. The audio connection is just no good. So Khalil, please write your question. Write your question down and I'll try to help you out, okay? And I know it's frustrating. It's frustrating. I know Khalil, I think Khalil is in Iran, so he might be using Wi-Fi. I'm not really sure. All right, I'll take Khalil's question. Until then, I'll take maybe one more. I have a problem with the TH and R, okay? Keep explaining, Khalil. What's the problem? Give me an example. Rather than, okay? And what's the problem? Okay, getting there. Are they? Okay, so when they're next to each other, I got it. Were they? Okay, good. I'll try and help you out here. Rather than, are they, were they? Okay. Yeah. So remember, everybody, the R in American English the tip of the tongue never touches. Never. Okay, so ra, So we got ra, r, were. Okay, ra, were. Never touching. Ra, were. The tip of the tongue, never touching. The TH, though, every time the TH, it doesn't touch. It goes through the teeth. We're talking perfect pronunciation. You got to practice perfect pronunciation first. So rather than. You got to go slow. You have to be perfect. Rather than. Are they? Were they? It's not easy. The tongue is a muscle. You have to train that muscle not to just go crazy or to do in your language what is natural. In English, it's not correct. So it's really muscle training for this situation. So again, I'll say it slow and you can try it with me. Rather than, are they, were they? Okay, and just do your best. Try and get a better internet connection tomorrow, and then I can listen to you tomorrow too. All right, any final questions? Otherwise, I'll wrap it up. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. I really appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow, and
thanks.
I'll go ahead.
Thanks.
Okay, good. I heard thanks. Good. Good. I'll go ahead and send you an email with the link. And yeah, you can join us tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have another big gift, big party. So tomorrow, I think it'll be shorter tomorrow. I'm not so sure, but we got 2 prizes to give out. There's an offer. We've got tons of stuff to talk about. And if you have a strong internet connection, I'm going to be listening to you speaking and practicing. So I'm pretty excited about that. That is tomorrow. So thank you very much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the masterclass. Please send me an email telling me if you liked it or if you have a problem or some questions. My pleasure. My pleasure. So let me know how you liked it or what you didn't like or something like that. And I will see you same time tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time. And thank you very much. I am out of here, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Take care, guys.